And then for those of you who don't know, sorry, let me get this situated. On Friday, May 17th, Avalon Enchanted is celebrating our first birthday at our physical space in Wickford, Rhode Island. So in honor of that, we have a couple of things going on. The first thing that we have going on is for every like, every comment, every share, you will be entered into a raffle. So it's a free raffle. All you have to do is like, comment, share, follow. And then on May 24th, we'll be randomly choosing a winner. And whomever wins that raffle will get a free reading or service by either myself or Tori. Okay, so I had to bring that one up while I was talking about making sure you hit hashtag replay. All right, so we are going to get started. So A, B, or C. So I've already picked 3 cards for A, B, and C. So we are going to start with A. Just want to shuffle these cards for a second. So A, as far as the energy surrounding this week for you, the card that I randomly chose before I popped on for you guys is Cthulhu, and I'll show you that card. So A, you guys got Cthulhu, all right? So Cthulhu, Cloak of Wisdom, you already know the answer you seek, trust what you know, all right? So I don't want to get into that yet. I want to pull some of these cards first before I get a little bit into what that may mean for you guys. All right, so I have King of Swords. I have Strength. I have Queen of Pentacles. All right. So whatever you have going on right now, specifically with the energy over these next 7 days, today is Thursday, May 9th through Wednesday, the 15th. Okay. So with Cthulhu, you already have the answers that you seek. All right. You already know how you're going to accomplish whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. So what's going on right now? Why aren't you putting that into action? Okay. You need to start really trusting what you know, whatever the situation is, whatever it is that, you're searching for. You're searching for this answer for something. But it's already there. So why are you not letting the answer step forward? All right. So with the King of Swords coming in, it's time for you to step into your own power. Okay. It's time for you. I'm feeling like some of you guys maybe don't believe in yourself, or you don't feel strong enough in order to enact what it is that you already know. All right. So with the King of Swords, it's time to step into that, that I'm hearing authority, step into that, that power of, this is the decision I'm going to make. I know how I need to move forward with it, but now I need to actually take the action steps and start doing it for yourself. Okay. Don't hide the real answer from yourself. Don't keep on pushing it down, because the more you push it down, the more confused you're going to be, the more you're going to feel like you're a little bit all over the place. All right. Because you know what you have to do. Now it's time for you to start taking action and, doing whatever it is that you need to do. You guys also have Strength. Okay. So that just, really validates for me that with whatever this answer that you're seeking, that you already know that it's already inside, you're just not letting it come out. You have to, have that strength to not be afraid anymore. Don't feel timid. Don't feel like, you don't have the power, right? You need to find that power within yourself to be able to, trust that you have the answer, trust that you're going to do the right thing. Okay. You also have the Queen of Pentacles. All right. So as far as the Queen of Pentacles coming in, I'm feeling like, as far as you holding back this answer that you're not letting come out, or holding back whatever it is that I feel like you may feel like it may shake things up a little bit. All right, but with the Queen of Pentacles coming in, I'm really feeling like you're on stable ground. Okay, whatever it is that you're going to decide to do for yourself, it's not going to shake things up too much, whereas it's going to turn your whole world upside down. I feel like that is just that fear coming in, that fear of, it could be the unknown, it could be the fear of, well, what is this person going to think of me? All right, so King of Swords, you have to stand your ground. You have to be that person that's going to advocate for yourself. You have to, know that, and trust that you have the right answer, that, whatever, again, it's all about seeking something. You're trying to figure out something. You're looking for an answer, but you have that answer already. Why are you holding back from it? All right, I'm going to just do a couple more cards for you guys for A. You got the Queen of Swords. All right. So this is a lot of, you got two queens, you got a king here, you got strength. Okay. I'm feeling it's all about you standing in your power right now. It's believing in yourself. All right. Because some of you guys may not believe in yourself, that you have the right answer. It could come from a place where you've made the wrong decisions before, and now you're a little bit nervous about, acting on what you feel is right for yourself, because you've got burnt in the past. All right, with the Queen of Swords, it's time to make that decision for yourself without kind of letting all these other things get in the way. And also, when we let other emotions come in, when we let we have to start making unbiased decisions. Okay, those decisions that you have the answer that you seek. You're not letting it out. You're not stepping into your power and really, making that choice for yourself. The Queen of Swords is coming in to tell you it's time to make that decision for yourself, and not for, it could be not for other people. It could be making that decision and not worrying about what other people are going to think. Okay. And then we have the Seven of Wands. All right. So again, with the Seven of Wands, I think of the solar plexus. Okay. So that's your chakra of empowerment. That's your personal strength. Okay. So if you chose A specifically for this week, and Kuthumi has yellow in them too. Sorry, I'm just connecting with the solar plexus chakra right now. But yeah, with the Seven of Wands coming in, it's really time to start, cultivating and just building that strength, and knowing that, you have the answer that you're seeking. All right. You're just letting something else take away your power, and not truly believe in yourself that you have the right answer for what it is that you may be dealing with right now. Okay. All right, so we are going to move on to B. Again, if you are watching the replay, comment #replay. And if you chose B, let me know you chose B. All right. Move me to the side, and we're going to move on. All right. So what else do we have going on at Avalon Enchanted? We have table tipping Saturday, May 11th. All right. Tori will be hosting table tipping. And it's a special Mother's Day edition. So what does that mean, Mother's Day edition? She will be focusing on bringing in the maternal line. Okay, so in honor of Mother's Day, which is on Sunday the 12th, table tipping will honor mothers and the maternal line. And then Monday, May 13th, I will be hosting Reiki Energy and Healing Circle with guided meditation. So it'll be a great way to kind of get together, have a little bit of energy clearing, and guided meditation. All right. If you chose B, you have Krishna. So, cards are flying. So, B, Krishna, devotion, trusting your spiritual guidance, knowing that your commitment has been recognized, even though you may not see it, and that you are loved unconditionally. Okay. Before I get two more. All right, two cards came out for that one. All right, so first card we have is the Four of Cups. All right, so if you chose B, you maybe right now over this next week, or maybe even last week, have been focusing a little bit too much on what you don't have right now. Okay, so rather than focusing on either what it is that you want to bring in for yourself, you may be focusing on what you don't have right now to bring those things in for you. Okay. So when we focus on what we don't have or what we need to achieve something and feel like that we can't make that happen, we block those good things from coming into us. All right. So for this upcoming week, be very mindful as you're going through the days of, what your thoughts are. Okay. What's coming in for you. All right. So if you are thinking that you're not good enough, thinking that you don't have enough, it's time to start changing that mindset and being more in the present moment. Okay. Rather than, well, I'm never going to have that because I don't have X, Y, Z. You want to flip that way of thinking. I am going to have that. I am deserving. Okay. And again, with Krishna, with that devotion, it's really believing that. Okay. Believing that you can bring that in, believing that the commitment to whatever you're trying to do for yourself has been recognized. Okay. And it will start coming in. But the more you get into this Four of Cups energy and thinking about the lack and the scarcity, you're going to start pushing that away a little bit. And it's going to be longer before you can really start bringing that in for yourself. All right. Two cards came out, and we had the King of Wands and the Two of Wands. Okay. So again, just like A, with that strength, the King of Wands is coming in because, with the King of Wands, I'm feeling like you don't have enough. I don't even want to say commitment for yourself, but you don't have enough belief in yourself right now. And again, maybe something happened that, shook things up a little bit and kind of took you off your game. But, over this next week, it's really time to start bringing that power back in. Okay. Believing, because I feel like there was a point where you really believed in what you wanted to do or a situation that you were in, but, something may have happened that, shook things up a little bit. So now it's time to really start bringing in that belief again, and standing strong that, whatever it is that you're trying to do, rather than focus on the things that you don't have, refocus on, that mentality of like, I am going to be able to do this. Two of Wands actually came out with the King of Wands. All right. So with the two of Wands coming in, don't be so focused on one specific way of doing something. Okay. Because sometimes when there's a couple of different ways of doing something, we tend to just focus on one way. And I'm feeling it's like, well, I have to do it this way because that's the way that most people do it. Okay. Start thinking outside of the box a little bit, because there's a different option. There's a different way of doing something that wants to come in, but you are so focused on this one way of doing something that you're blocking something else from coming in. So just think outside the box a little bit. Have a little faith is what I'm hearing. Okay. And just trust that you're going to get through whatever it is that you need to get through. All right. But we need to stop focusing on so much on what is holding us back. All right. We also have the Nine of Wands. Now, with the Nine of Wands coming in for you guys, I'm feeling like there's a lot of obstacles that maybe you either faced or you're gonna be facing. Okay, and again, this is where that strength is coming in. Even though you may have all these different things coming at you, you need to stand strong. Okay, you need to know that you're going to get through this. All right, you need to know that I'm hearing like there's going to be a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, because sometimes we do have to go through the shit in order to come out even stronger. And with Krishna, you are loved unconditionally. Just remembering that as you're trying to accomplish things, and if things are getting thrown at you and it feels like people are trying to tear you down a little bit, know that you are loved unconditionally, and you need to trust that spiritual guidance. Okay, that little voice that's telling you that you're going to be able to make it through this. Okay, and just know that your commitment is being recognized. All right. So if this is something that you've been kind of dealing with for a long time, just know that, even if you don't see it being recognized, there are, people, if it's, work, anything like that, like you are being recognized, even though maybe you're not hearing it. Okay. And with that Four of Cups, for some of you guys, that's what you may be focusing on right now, is that, that recognition that you're not getting, so you think that it's not happening. Pull a couple more cards for you guys. We have the Star, okay, which is very fitting, because with Krishna we said to trust your spiritual guidance, and the Star is kind of in confirmation of that. Trusting in the universe, trusting that everything is going to happen when it's supposed to happen. So just have faith, have belief, and just feeling it's just a lot about trust right now. All right. You guys also have the Empress too. So, something is starting to grow. All right. Even with this Four of Cups, you may be focusing a little bit on what's not coming in right now. You have the Empress. All right. So that's the birthing of something. That's the, I don't want to say new beginnings, but it's time to expand is what I'm hearing. Okay. So whatever it is that you're trying to do for yourself, it is starting to come in. All right. And with the Empress, you are going to have that new beginning for yourself. You are going to be able to create what it is that you want for yourself. But, with this, the King of Wands and the Nine of Wands, you have to stand strong in your beliefs. Okay. And if things do get a little bit bumpy, you need to make sure that you are standing strong in your power in order to be able to create what it is that you want to create for yourself. All right. All right. We are going to move on to C. And with C, we have Odin. Okay. So if you have C, sorry, there's a glare. All right. So with Odin, okay, so your third eye is open. See the truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. Okay. Before I get a little bit more into what Odin is trying to say to us, I want to get a couple of cards pulled. All right. So we have the Three of Pentacles. Right off the bat, what I'm feeling with this Three of Pentacles, specifically with Odin coming in, as far as your third eye being open and seeing the truth for what it is and following your intuition. So for this upcoming week, if you are either collaborating with somebody, if you're a part of a group where you're building something, not on your own, but with a group of people, and it could be relationships too, or anything like that, friends, family. If you have a lot going on right now and you're trying to build something or create something with a group of people, if you are feeling a little bit off about something, don't just go along with whatever they're saying to do. Okay, because with Odin, see the truth for what it is and following your intuition. If you feel like there's something a little bit not right, you have to follow that. Okay. Don't just go along with what other people are telling that you should do. So if you're making a decision, especially when it comes to like a collaboration or, just relationships, don't just go along because you think that you have to just follow. Okay. You have something that you just really don't feel right about, you need to trust that feeling because you're having that feeling for a reason. Okay. We also have the Emperor. Okay. So with the Emperor coming in, I'm feeling like you have to, I don't want to say stand up for yourself a little bit more, but you need to be a little bit more vocal about whatever this is that you have going on with this either group of people or, just this collaboration. You need to start speaking up a little bit more, and expressing your ideas more, or expressing how you're feeling more about whatever it is your particular situation is. Because I feel like right now, sorry, sounds like an ambulance. Because right now I'm feeling like maybe you're not being as vocal as you should be with whatever it is. It could be with ideas, it could be with how you're feeling. Okay. So with that Emperor, it's time to start expressing your own opinions, your own beliefs. Okay. And really, because I feel like right now you're kind of just following, whereas you need to take a little bit more of a lead in whatever the situation you got going on. All right, so we have the Ten of Wands. All right, so with the Ten of Wands, as far as this particular reading is concerned, for those of you that chose C, it's time to start letting go of a little bit of baggage. Okay, so as far as this group or whatever it is that you're kind of going along with right now, I'm feeling like, with the Ten of Wands coming in for you, you may not be as vocal, you may not be as active in this either relationship or whatever it is, because there's some things that you need to let go of a little bit. All right. Sorry, I don't know, alarm going off. So what is it that you need to let go of in order to be able to express yourself a little bit more? Okay. Because you have this feeling coming in that maybe something just isn't right, or there's a different way you should go about doing it, but you're holding back. Okay. Why are you holding back? All right. So take a look at that a little bit. It could even be too that so sometimes, when we're doing something with a group of people, we feel like we have to have a lot of control. Okay. But something may have happened where, you took that control and things didn't kind of necessarily work out the way that it could have or should have. Okay. So again, there's that little bit of fear of, well, I'm just going to stay back in the background because the last time I said something, everything veered off course. Okay. So it could be that type of situation where you're not speaking your mind or expressing yourself because of something that may have happened in the past. Okay. It's time to let go of some of that baggage. Okay. It's time to, be able to not think about, what happened before and be able to, because you have this gut feeling that something just isn't right. So you need to speak the truth about that. Cards flying all over the place. All right, so we have the Wheel. All right, so you are coming to into a turning point. Especially if you haven't been feeling very energetically great right now. That could be a part of the reason why you're not trusting your intuition and really not speaking your mind and your truth about this, whatever is going on with this Three of Pentacles and this group type thing. Okay, so that's going to subside. All right, you kind of just have to ride the wave, so to say. But it is starting to go into, you may feel like you're down here right now, but you're starting to come up on that roller coaster. All right. But again, with that Ten of Wands, there's something that you need to let go of, something that's holding you back a little bit. So, just think about that a little bit, maybe journal on it a little bit. And then we have temperance. All right. So with temperance, this is all about patience. All right. So patience and finding the balance too. So with the trusting of your intuition, and maybe feeling like you can't really follow that right now, take a look at what aspects are in your life right now that may be a little bit out of balance, that could even be making you feel a little bit off. All right. So, diving deep into that and kind of, try to start bringing that up and find out, where am I a little bit out of balance? Because sometimes when we're out of balance, we don't trust our intuition as much, because we feel like we're just going to make the wrong choice, or we feel like we're just making it up. So just know that, again, with the wheel, we're coming to a turning point where things will start looking up for you. But you just have to have a little patience, in knowing that, you're about to come off of that, kind of like yucky point, in order to move forward. But you got to have patience and just bring some more balance back into your life, because things may seem very, very rocky right now, or you could just be feeling very energetically drained. Just know that that's starting to subside. You're going to start feeling good again. You just have to ride the roller coaster, so to say. All right. Well, that is what I have for you guys this week. Feel free again to comment, like, share. Every time you do so, you will be entered into the raffle, and we will be choosing or picking a winner for that raffle on May 24th, which is also the rain date for our first year happy birthday celebration, which will be on May 17th, but the rain date is the 24th. But I was taking a look and it looks like it's going to be sunny on May 17th. So we will be in the studio from 6 to 9 that night. We will be doing 15-minute in-person tarot readings for $24, and that will be on a first come, first serve basis. 15, and again, this is just Friday the 17th from that 6 to 9. We'll also have 15% all products purchased in the shop, all sales are final. And again, you'll have the opportunity to book a future reading or service for 25% off. Must be paid in full at the time of booking and must be used by July 31st. No refunds will be accepted. So, and that offer isn't just for that May 17th. You can book anything from now until May 24th with us and get that 25% off of any of Toria Arai's services. Yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that reading for this week. I hope you found it helpful. As always, if you ever have any questions or want to get a little bit more into depth with the reading, feel free to give us a shout and book a personalized reading to get a little bit more in depth on whatever may be coming up for you right now. And that is what I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoy the rest of the week. And I think you're seeing me again next Thursday. So have a great day, night, evening, whenever you're watching this. And I will see you next week. Bye.